Prolonged observation changed them, not you. Every professional assigned to watch you expected the usual dynamic. Someone under scrutiny starts to crack, bends to the pressure, or at least reveals predictable habits over time. That's how observation works. They assumed time would expose weaknesses, create patterns, and give them leverage. What happened instead was entirely different. The longer they watched, the more the experience seemed to reflect back on them. They began questioning their own assumptions, their own methods, and, in subtle ways, even their own sense of control. Reports repeatedly mentioned it. The process of monitoring you didn't yield the expected insights into your behavior. It revealed inconsistencies, doubts, and blind spots within the observers themselves. Every time they tried to anticipate your next move, they were forced to acknowledge gaps in their reasoning. Every time they attempted to predict your reaction, they found their frameworks failing. The observation, which should have strengthened their position, instead magnified their own uncertainty. They noted small but telling patterns. Frustration crept in. Notes became longer, more convoluted, often repeating the same observations in search of meaning. Analysts started second-guessing each other. Supervisors debated interpretations endlessly. The reports themselves grew heavier with disclaimers, contradictions, and admissions of unexplained behavior. Their focus shifted from watching you to managing their own discomfort with what they were witnessing. What made this unnerving was that you weren't doing anything confrontational. You weren't resisting actively or antagonizing anyone. You simply existed according to your own rhythm, principles, and awareness. Your consistency highlighted their inconsistencies. Your groundedness reflected their internal chaos. Over time, the act of trying to understand you became a mirror they couldn't put down. By the end, every observer admitted the same uneasy truth. The longer they studied you, the more the work revealed about their own limitations, biases, and blind spots. You didn't need to react, strategize, or manipulate. Time itself did the work for you. Their process, intended to gain insight and control, ended up exposing them instead. And that realization, the fact that observation had backfired entirely, was reported repeatedly, almost with a mix of frustration and awe. You weren't changed by scrutiny. They were. Number 14. They concluded you weren't operating from survival anymore.